Hello, everyone. Welcome to my vlog channel, my evil spirit, whatever the hell this is. Should just call it the evil spirit backup channel, I guess. But welcome to another discussion. I did a discussion a while back with Roxy. That started the Vulture Culture podcast, which you can go listen to at any point. I'll have a link for it down below. And I thought it would be a little unfair if I didn't give Sir, the other co-host of the podcast, that treatment as well. So hello, sir. Well, welcome to
Hello.
this welcome to this channel. Hopefully, you don't mind the mess. Um,
It's kind of cramped in here.
uh, you get used to it. Anyways, glad to have you on to talk about your favorite video game company or video game publisher, whichever one you want to call it, Nintendo. Very glad to have
Nintendo.
you. Glad to have you on here. We're doing a more simple discussion on just Nintendo as a whole. We're not going to go into the whole current drama with Power World or anything like that because it's just not really
Power Word
necessary.
was like years ago.
Apparently, something new came out about it. I don't care. Power World wasn't really interesting to me. I don't
Power
really
Word
care.
looks like trash, honestly.
I mean, from what I
And
heard,
I think
it's
people who are
good,
saying it's better than Pokemon are just rage baiting.
but
Like, they don't actually think that.
well, who knows? You know, there's a lot of people who like a lot of bad things. I mean, there's Back for Blood defenders. There's probably Action 52 defenders. So, you know.
There are definitely Lilo and Stitch remake defenders. So
Oh,
that you
yeah.
guys just don't get the ending. Oh yeah, I got it alright, and it still stinks.
Oh, I got it. Anyways, but this is about Nintendo, which is, I'm very excited to talk about Nintendo. I've been wanting to do a discussion about Nintendo for a while. Because there's just so much to talk about. So I guess the first thing I want to ask you specifically is, how did you get, how did you get into Nintendo? Like,
I
what?
think I
Oh, go ahead.
my family owned a Wii,
Mm-hmm.
so I was able to watch them play. The first Nintendo system I owned was a DS, with my first game being Mario Kart DS.
Mm.
And I think before that, while my mom sells houses, and she went to this one client's house who had a Super Nintendo, which I was able to play Yoshi's Island for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
That was also I don't know the timeline very well, so I don't know if Mario Kart DS or Yoshi's Island was my first game.
mm-hmm.
It's one of the two.
Yeah. I remember the very first time. The very first Nintendo console I think I owned was a Nintendo DS as well. It was DS Lite. It was a blue one, and I think I had a silver one. And basically, I remember owning three games: Super Mario 64 DS, a Power Rangers video game that I cannot like. I bet if someone showed me footage of like the Power Rangers video games that they had for the DS, I could probably be like, oh, it's this one because I remember the starting area. And then then I also had Lego Batman, and then later on New Super Mario Bros. DS. So you know the trifecta of Nintendo games: a Power Rangers game, Lego Batman, or a Lego game, and Mario.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. Well, I know. I probably think I'll know the answer to this one. What is your favorite Nintendo game?
Oh, Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think everybody at this point knows is Earthbound, but if I couldn't pick Earthbound because technically it was developed by Ape Software, I would say either. Well, I would say Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door because love that game. You know, it's funny. Me and you both had our favorite Nintendo games in RPG. I didn't even really think about that.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy to think about. It's almost like RPGs are really good. So,
RPGs are among the best, like, game genres.
Oh, dude, don't even get me started. Oh, Final Fantasy VII. God, that's a good one. Anyways, so yeah. With that being said, there's a lot of like Nintendo games that came out over like the past couple years. Like they released Donkey Kong Bonanza like a month ago now, or 2 months actually. It came out in July like
Wow, yeah.
19th. Yeah, man, as time flies, doesn't it? Um, but yeah, they also released. They're about to release Kirby Air Riders. I think in November, ain't it? The new Pokemon's coming out in October.
Yeah, and Metroid Prime 4 is December, I think.
Yeah, they have a pretty good launch lineup, I would say, for the Switch 2.
Yeah,
My main thing with the Switch 1 is
pretty good, but
oh
the Switch 1 lineup was amazing.
I was about
You
to
had Breath of the Wild, Bomberman, Super Bomberman R, Mario Odyssey, Mario plus Rabbids,
Xeno
Xenoblade
yeah,
2.
Xenoblade 2, Fire
It's
Emblem
just so
Warriors,
legendary.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good line. I think Nintendo could probably never hit that stride again. Like I can't imagine them doing that. A new Zelda game and Mario game launched at the same within the same calendar year. Like
Yeah.
it's
And I think
nuts.
Splatoon 2, which, hang
Yes.
on, let me look it up.
Yeah, Splatoon 2 launched like a couple months after the Switch 1 launched. Snipper clips.
Yeah, yeah, July 21st, 2017. Yeah, they really paid respect to their legacy franchises and their newer franchises from the 2010s,
They did.
Splatoon and Xenoblade.
Yeah, they did. They did definitely. Cause like Xenoblade was what 2013. Like the first Xenoblade, 2011, 2013,
I
around
believe
there.
it was like 2000.
I
Chronicles. Yeah, it was like 2010 in Japan.
I
Then,
see.
of course, the Power Regions 2011. And of course, in America in 2012 after Operation Rainfall.
Yes, that's okay. That's why I probably mixed it up. And then then Xenoblade Chronicle X came out. Then they remade Xenoblade Chronicles for the 3DS, and then we got two for the Switch. And now you can play all the Xenoblade games on Switch, which I think is a very nice commodity. And it was really nice of Nintendo to do that. But anyways, man, the Nintendo Switch was a good console. It had its faults, but it was a pretty good console.
Yeah, it really was a great console.
Too bad it got. I think many people's main problems with it, which I don't blame. I kind of notice it sometimes, is the lag. But at the same time, I mean, I never noticed any lag with Mario or Zelda, and I didn't notice any lag up until I guess FNAF Sister Location had a lot of lag. Actually, okay. Aside Xenoblade, what is your favorite Nintendo Switch game?
Hmm.
Because
Probably Mario Odyssey.
you know what? I was gonna say I wouldn't be allowed to pick Thousand Year Door because it originally was a GameCube game. I would say Super Mario Odyssey is one of the best Nintendo Switch games. Yes, I. It's very good.
Yeah, so
Oh, you go ahead.
it's so wonderful. Like I replayed it for Mario's 40th anniversary, and I forgot how much this game rocked.
It's
Especially
crazy.
when it first came out, it brought a new wave of creativity that Mario was mostly lacking during the 2010s.
It really does make you think, like, with how well Odyssey did, why we never got a sequel. Because everybody was like, what? How do we not have a sequel? Like that.
There's so much more to expand on. I don't
Yeah,
understand how you just stop with one game.
and with Galaxy, like actually, this actually brings up more recent stuff. But like with Galaxy 1 and 2 now finally coming to Switch. Well, I mean, Galaxy 1 was always on Switch, kinda. you don't unless you don't count 3D All Stars, which I don't blame. But anyways, when that Like now, many people are like, does this spark interest in a Galaxy 3? With the Mario Brothers movies now being titled, the sequel to the Super Mario Bros. Movie being the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Galaxy 2 is getting ported to Switch. Galaxy 1 got ported to Switch. I'm kind of still on the fence of I think they'd rather do an Odyssey 2 than they would a Galaxy 3, you know? And I think a lot of people kind of share that same mentality. Galaxy 1 and 2 were
Yeah,
great games. I mean, hint hint, we talked about it on the podcast at one point. Top like we talked about Galaxy 2 on the podcast in top 5 favorite or top 10 favorite games. We won't say who it was though, but it was really good. It was like good to kind of like go, yeah, these games were great. Why did they never make a third one? But then, they just ran out of ideas probably. They probably were like running out of ideas during the midpoint and they were like, "Oh
yeah. I think
shoot."
the only reason Galaxy 2 exists is because they had a bunch of scrapped ideas from Galaxy 1 that they wanted to include.
Yeah. Galaxy 2 is a really good game. Like Galaxy 1 and 2 are a perfect duology. I mean, many
Yeah,
people will say what was it? Like, oh, they weren't as good as Sunshine or 64, but I mean, come on, guys. It's still good.
in fact, now that a little off, but now that I think about it, the sequel is full of ideas we didn't include originally. I think might be also the reason for why Inside Out 2 exists. Or
Probably.
no, aside from the obvious.
Here comes the money. Um, no, yeah, I agree.
It fits perfectly too, since Inside Out is also a really great duology.
Yeah, hopefully they don't make a third one. Oh, who am I kidding? They're definitely gonna make a third one after how well 2 did. Didn't 2 sell better? Yeah. Oh no, it did sell better than the
Yeah,
first one because it was the best animated movie. Or
it was until Zaya whatever 2 came out.
I never seen it. Anyways, back to Nintendo. How much of Breath of the Wild have you played? If you have played
I
it.
think I've only played like the beginning bits
I know.
until I
Oh, sorry.
I haven't played much to form an opinion.
I know you haven't you been going on the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time journey. Have you been doing that recently?
Yeah, last night I checked, I was at the beginning of the Shadow Temple.
Mm-hmm. How are you enjoying that game?
Oh, it's really amazing. It fully lives up to the hype for me.
I mean, it is the best. Isn't it the what is it? The most highly ranked game of all time with a 99%.
Yeah,
Damn. Yeah.
yeah, it's like always see on best games,
Yes. Best games. Best
even
games.
best Nintendo games, because I remember, I'm not saying much, but even Watch Mojo had it listed as their number one best Nintendo game of all time.
And it had that reputation for a reason. I mean, I've played only a little bit of said Ocarina of Time. However, what I have played is pretty enjoyable. Have you played any other Zelda games?
See, I've played the original and two. I didn't like them much. I played Majora's Mask. Got as far as uh, to the Great Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Then I ran out of. I didn't have enough bottles to complete the mission.
I see.
Let's see. I've played Twilight Princess.
Mm-hmm.
Played Breath of the Wild a little bit. I've played Hyrule Warriors,
Oh,
and
what did you
I
think of?
believe that is
What?
it. Yeah, Hyrule Warriors is a fun time.
Um.
Honestly, dreamed one day they would make their spin off from Smash being one of their few crossovers and make like a Nintendo Warriors game.
One
Like
of the
imagine that.
one of the very first few Fire Emblem games I played was Fire Emblem Warriors. I'm a huge,
I don't,
huh?
I don't think I've played Fire Emblem. That's mainly because I'm but always been a bit scared, like because of the whole permadeath thing. What if I screw up? I can't
Well,
continue.
luckily, Three Houses doesn't have that. I don't think any of the like is an option in the game's past Awakening. Every game past Awakening
I
doesn't
think
have it.
so.
Yeah, Awakening doesn't have it either. Like you can choose to have it or not. And I I played almost to the end of Fire Emblem, the very first one released in America. Really good game, really
Yeah,
great story, and the combat's really good. But sometimes when you miss, you're like, why the fuck did I even send you into battle? You know what? If you died, that's your mistake. And then you're like, shit, actually, that guy's
that
really
was
good.
your mistake.
Yeah. I think the Fire... you know what I don't like about the Fire Emblem series? Actually?
Uh,
Now that I think about it?
the anime trope.
Well, no. It's anime trope. The whole... What anime trope? How it looks? Wait.
No, no, with the fan services shit.
Okay, well, in Three Houses, I don't know if Three Houses have it. Because I played Three Houses a bunch. I haven't beat it. But I played, like... I would sit down and play, like, a little bit of it. Oh, God. I want to beat Fire Emblem Three Houses so fucking bad now. Anyways, no. It's the people who get so upset... It's not the game's fault. But when people get so upset about
Oh,
Byleth
oh,
being
I know
added
what
into
you're talking
Smash...
about now.
Yeah, yeah.
Those, those are annoying. It's like it's also very hypocritical. I find because they never complain about Mario or Pokemon having so many reps, yet they complain about Fire Emblem for some reason.
I think it's because of the whole they have swords, meaning everybody plays the same, which doesn't even make any sense because
Which
like
is
one
not
of
even
them's a
true.
mage. Yeah, one of them's a mage. One of them's a fucking like a dragon weirdo. God, I hate Fire Emblem Fates. And one of them literally wields all kinds of different weapons. And I like Byleth. I think Byleth was like if you were to add in any new
Yeah, as
Fire
soon as
Emblem
I saw
character.
like the up B was a spike, I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh
that is
yeah.
so wicked.
Yeah, I think what makes it even better is the fact that like he has that fucking big ass swing. I love that swing where he's like bam, because it does so much damage. Byleth is a really cool
Yeah,
character. If I was gonna say if they were to add any new Fire Emblem character, like if they were like okay, well, which of the new Fire Emblems would you want to keep around? I would be like I would probably keep Lucina as an Echo, get rid of Robin, maybe keep Chrom as an Echo, and bring back Byleth. Because Byleth is, like, his game
'cause
was
I
the best
remember.
selling.
Funny you mention that. A few days ago, weeks even, I've been thinking to myself, how would I reboot Smash? Because I saw this terrible video by, well, I won't say his name, but
Mm-hmm.
he did a terrible job discussing the roster because it's just timelessness, aka things he grew up with and nothing else.
Ah, I see, I
The way
see.
I would approach series like Pokemon and Fire Emblem is I'll keep some of the mainstays, and the rest can be like one per decade to represent the different eras.
I
So for me, it would be Marth, Ike, Robin, and whoever the new one is.
Byleth. Oh, you mean the one that's coming out with
Oh, you mean
Weave's Farewell, or the newest one that got announced? Yeah.
or Engage? Was it? Who was it with the
Yes.
like cute toothpaste hair girl?
Yeah. No, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Um, Yeah, I feel like with Pokemon, I'm a little bit more annoyed with Pokemon. Not because I hate Pokemon or anything. It's not. It's definitely not that. I think it's just more of I don't like that it only represents Gen 1 Pokemon and not like Greninja
Yeah, that
represents the new
I
ones.
just keep. I think I'll just keep Pikachu and Jigglypuff. We don't. I love Gen 1 as much as the next guy, but we don't need like 7 or 8 reps from it. That's
If
overdoing
if
it.
I were to keep any of them, I would keep Pikachu and Pokemon Trainer because Pokemon Trainer just could represent any. Like you can either get rid of Pokemon Trainer or make them have new Pokemon. Like either way is fine. But I would love for Pokemon Trainer to stay because he is the most unique, with being a 3-in-1 combo deal, like at Wendy's or whatever. But like I think if I was to cut the roster, oh god, let's just talk about Smash Bros. If we were to cut the roster, god, that would be
Yeah,
so
I
weird.
think that would be an interesting video in of itself. Actually,
We could do that. Do you want to do that? That'd be fun.
yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Speaking of hypothetical videos, I was going to ask you.
Hmm.
Since you mentioned you hate Fates, would it end up on your worst Nintendo games list?
Uh, I have only gotten so far in Fates. The story's really stupid. Like, and like what makes it worse is that it's three. It's you have to play 3 games to understand all of it, and it's kind of just
Yeah,
like that sounds like such a slog to get through.
that's what I heard. Also,
Yeah,
I know you can flirt with your purple-haired cousin, which is uncomfortable as all hell.
yeah, yeah. No, I know who you're talking about. Um, you know what probably would end up on my on my worst Nintendo games list though? Star Fox
Oh,
Zero. Star Fox
oh,
Zero. Uh, let's talk about Star Fox because I played the first game last year and I had a
I've
good time
only
with it.
played the first 2 games.
I have not.
I've never played anything like Adventures, Assault, Zero.
Have you played
I've
64?
played a little bit of Starlink, but that hardly counts.
Yeah, that was a weird thing that they did with Nintendo Starlink and having the Star Fox DLC. I thought that was really a good idea because I mean, when was the last time we saw Star Fox in an original adventure? Like what? DS with
And
Assault?
by original, we mean one that just wasn't just the original game's plot again, like with
Yeah.
64, 3D, and Zero.
Yeah. Oh yes, because 64 was just a retelling of Star Fox 1.
Yeah,
Why would you do that? Like what was your idea there? Like, I mean,
Star Fox isn't Mario.
yeah.
Like you could put
You can't
you do so much more with the animals and spaceships. Like, how hard is it for you to at least come up with a new villain idea?
I mean, yeah, like that was like my whole thing with Star Fox from what I've seen. I've only beaten the first game and I played a little bit of Zero just to test it out and I was like, "Oh my god. Why did they make this?" Like, I get it. It's probably hard to think about it because like Star Fox is known because of Star Fox 1, 2 and 3 or I almost said 1, 2 and 3. Of Star Fox 1 and 64. It never and like Star Fox 2 never came out until the SNES Classic came out, and now it's on Nintendo Switch
Yeah.
Online, which you can all buy if you want
But
to
before
play.
that, we had Adventures, which I only knew about because of JonTron.
Is Adventures that
Same with a lot of
bad?
people.
Is Adventures that bad, or is it just weird?
I haven't. Uh, then again, JonTron thinks Black Sonic and the Black Knight is bad, so I don't know if his thoughts are accurate to the general consensus.
I don't know. I thought Sonic and the Black Knight was fine. From what I played, I've only played the first chapter. Maybe I'll get more into it and like it more. Anyways, but yeah, I just think that Star Fox could do way better. Oh, what? Okay, you know Smash Bros. Okay. I wanted to ask you a
Now,
question real
everyone
quick.
knows Smash
Yeah,
Bros.
everybody knows Smash Bros. Isn't it? Or what's the big Star Fox stage in Star Fox, or in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U? What, like,
Orbital Gate Assault,
yes,
which,
dude, that stage is fucking awesome to look at. But I bet if
yeah,
I don't remember playing too much on it because I don't play for Wii U anymore because Ultimate. But whenever I
I don't think I've played it since the summer of 2018.
yeah,
It also makes it weird that Orbital Gate Assault didn't come back because, from what I know of one of Sakurai's blogs, he said that that stage in particular took his team an entire year to develop.
and wasn't it based off Star Fox Command for the DS?
It's Star Fox Assault for the GameCube.
Okay, I love when Nintendo just picks random shit from like the past, like as stages or
Yeah,
as characters or whatever. It's just such a fun idea. Like the one character I'm like for character wise, I guess it's like Ice Climbers. I'm like, okay, look, I love the weird shit as much as the next guy, but like, okay, they had one game, and like that same reason why I don't want Mock Rider and Smash Bros. I'm like, it's one game. Nobody really knows who he is. Nobody played the game probably when it came
but then
out.
again, another important factor is moveset potential.
Yeah.
Like how funny would it be to just have a guy on a motorcycle? How
Just
would you
give.
implement that in a platform fighter?
It's like if they add an excite bike. Then there you go. Just add an excite, like the excite biker. Damn, couldn't say it. But like, I mean, like when they do like, okay, we all know the Donkey Kong Jungle Beat stage in Brawl fucking sucks. But God, it's such a cool reference. I love it. It's kind of cool. Like I love the fact that like it's a
Yeah,
reference to a DK game not many people really know that much about. Like I mean I know some people know about it, but like it's not well known. It's not like the first level in Mario or the first level in Donkey Kong Country or the temples in Zelda. But it's like okay, so there's this game on the Nintendo GameCube. Yeah, you use bongos, okay, to walk. Wait, how does that? And then there's a stage. There's this one time in the stage where you got to do this. Uh huh. That's the entire stage in Smash Bros. What? It's like I like it. It's very unique and interesting.
yeah. It's part of the reason as to why I love PictoChat because
Hmm.
it's based on a now outdated DS app.
Yeah.
Just all right. Then what you do with it, you draw in like another another play, not the player that whoever's using it draws, and it's like the stage hazards are not that annoying as people say. There's
Yeah.
a huge variety of them, which adds to the creativity and why I love PictoChat so much in Smash.
Like I think that's another reason why I like Nintendogs as well. Especially that they added in the cats in the background in Ultimate. I think they also added it in Wii U and 3DS. I think that's when they were first went
Yeah,
off. Yeah, it's such a
it
cool
was in
idea.
first in 3DS, then in Ultimate.
Yeah, I love Nintendogs. It's such a great stage. Like, I mean, yeah, it's kind of weird that things fall from the sky, but you know what? Whatever. The dogs are cute playing in the background, and they distract you while the other guy's kicking your ass. Like, oh, look at the little cat laying on the sofa wearing a Luigi hat. Oh, well, there I go. I died. It's cool. Um, have you
Yeah,
ever played
especially since
Nintendogs?
we have the Nintendo Assist Trophy, which each game so far has a different dog.
Yeah, my God, the attention to fucking detail with Smash Bros as a whole is so fun. It's cool. Like whenever people are like, "Hey, so this dog," like in like the spirits, whenever they have like the Nintendo spirit, just a picture of a fucking dog, and then you're like,
Yeah,
that's just a dog, dude. And it's like, no, it's the dog's box art render for Nintendogs. Oh, well, that's cool, but like, it's just a dog. But I like again, like those little nods, references, whichever you call it, is really cool, and I think that's what makes Smash Bros. Such a iconic series. Just like little details like that, I love. Like keeping my eyes peeled. I'm like,
yeah,
oh, yeah. Same whenever they add in DLC, which everybody knows Smash Ultimate's DLC is legendary. At this point, I don't. The only complaint I have is Min Min, but even then, I just don't like Arms. So have you ever played Arms?
I only played it once when a high school friend brought it over, and we played it played it for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not the.
That was it. The only
Yeah,
thing I was happy about for a minute was at least it deconfirmed the whole spirits deconfirm com-
yeah,
conversation. Even then, Shantae still didn't get in. At least we got Pyra and Mithra.
yeah. It would have been very funny if. Well, I mean, I don't know who else they could have added. I mean, for Final Fantasy, I'm always like, oh, stop representing just 7. And this is coming from the person who loves 7. But I don't mind it. I love Sephiroth. He's cool. And also, the music, oh my god, the remixes in Smash Bros. Are really good. It,
Yeah, and honestly, there's no one who is more thematically appropriate for the last character than Sora. Not
mm-hmm.
just because not just because he was the true winner of the ballad, but to have him be the character who's like inspired off of since Disney, actually no, since Square wanted a game that could rival Mario 64. And they were like, but only like Disney has characters that are as popular as Mario. And going from there,
Mm-hmm.
even how he got in, because like the only reason they were able to get with Disney Square because they had a chance meeting at an elevator because Disney and Square shared a Japanese building.
Oh,
The
that's
same with
cool.
here, since Sakurai met with one of the executives in an elevator. It's like, hey, can I put Sora in Smash? Sure. It's like
What?
it was meant to be.
It's like you guys couldn't have just met at any other time. You just met now. That's pretty cool. I like that. Like,
Yeah,
and I wonder who they would have picked if they couldn't use Sora. Also, I know many people bring this up. I think one of the biggest hurdles was the director of Kingdom Hearts because he was trying to make it fit in the lore. Apparently, I don't know if that was like an inside joke or something because Kingdom Hearts lore
I
is fucking
honestly don't
bananas.
know.
But like
Though
I heard that.
surprisingly, Disney was a lot more lenient with letting Sora get in than Square was, which is quite a
Yeah.
shocker because Disney's pretty stingy,
Oh, you think?
especially since this is the same company.
Oh, go ahead.
Especially since this is the same company who back in the 80s sued a fucking preschool just for having Mickey Mouse paintings on the wall. Yes, that actually happened.
Yeah, that did happen. But it's funny that you bring that up. Square Enix is very fucking stingy um with their projects because if you don't know, when Cloud was added into Wii U, I think you do know this, but
Oh yeah,
he
they
only
only
had
added
like,
2 tracks.
and they weren't even remixed. And then when they were actually battling, or I don't think they were battling really. I think they were more of just like they were very hard to deal with whenever they were trying to get Cloud to come back. And then whenever Final
Yeah,
Fantasy VII remake came out.
Cloud was like the last veteran character they got back.
Yeah, which is
For what I know.
yeah, because I bet it was very fucking annoying trying to be like, hey, can we have Cloud? No. Hey, can we have Cloud? No. Hey, can we have Cloud? No. It's like over and over. It's like, oh my fucking god, just have it.
I
Like,
probably would have broke it if that was just me trying to get it. It's like, why do you not cooperate?
cooperate with me. No. And then like what made it even worse was a lot of people were like, it's stupid that he doesn't even have like an English voice dub. Yet Marth and I think it was just Marth. Marth has an English voice now. And my guess is that they're like, hey, can we use the voice actor to voice Cloud? No. And then it's like, please, no. Be happy that you got the character. Pretty please, no. You guys are
No,
already doing a remake. Can I just pull
yeah,
the
because
no? Just constantly.
when Cloud originally came out, he didn't even have a unique spirit. It was just the PNG from the website.
Yep.
Like at that point, they might as well have just duct taped a cease and desist sign on his face.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's Cloud. You could tell with the fucking Square lawyer on the page. Yeah, that's Cloud, all right.
But,
You,
but yeah, back off square, back to Nintendo.
did any Smash Bros. Series introduce you to any series? I mean, I
Brawl
yeah, Brawl.
introduced me a lot. Of
Yep.
course, even more with Wii U introducing me to Xenoblade, though I didn't play my first Xenoblade game during the pandemic.
Mhm.
First time I did was during the pandemic.
Yeah. I stated that Brawl showed me a lot of characters I didn't know who it was, who they were, and then Wii U did the same. Actually, Wii U showed me who Bayonetta was, and then I went and played Bayonetta 2. And I was like, wow, this game's awesome. And then I played Bayonetta 1, I was like, wow, this game's just worse. But it's still good. And then,
Now, I think I mentioned this in the best games list too. Is I just love that aspect of crossovers of introducing you to stuff you never would have
mhm.
engaged with otherwise. With
Yeah,
me and Lego Dimensions introducing me to Gremlins, Back to the Future, and Lord of the Rings,
yeah.
and ET.
Mhm. Um, here's one thing. I want to know, because I know this is a little weird question. Did you know that Nintendo publishes most of the Dragon Quest games over here onto Nintendo platforms?
Um, no, actually.
Dragon Quest well, okay, I'm gonna be honest here. Whenever Hero got announced that he was joining, that he was coming to Smash Bros, I kind of went, "What? Who is this guy?" I never like I knew Final
I already
Fantasy.
heard rumors of a Dragon Quest character being added, so I was like, ooh. But then again, I was like at summer camp, and I didn't, and the internet was really shitty, so I didn't see it in good quality.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the same director that had Banjo Kazooie, a character I really wanted.
Everybody, man, everybody wanted Banjo. So when they did that, they were like, "Whoa!" I remember when they announced, like, literally, I'm not gonna lie to you. So my dad had a recliner in the living room, and I was watching the Nintendo Direct. And I'm not lying to you. When they showed off that Banjo Kazooie was coming, I literally just fucking fell back in the recliner, fucking freaking out. It's like, "Oh my
I
god,
remember
Banjo
someone do.
Kazooie!" Go ahead, sorry.
I remember someone doing that for like Sora when they saw the Mickey Mouse keychain.
When I saw because I was watching it at school, when they showed the Mickey Mouse keychain, I literally like because it was like during like study hour or something, and I was like, no way, and the teacher was like,
No
or
way.
what? Yeah, oh
Yeah,
god.
no, I saw it in like a dorm room. I was with on another server with friends. I saw that. I was like stunned. I couldn't speak for a solid like 10 seconds. Then I just screamed, "No fucking way!"
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Smash Bros. Does that to people, man.
Yeah,
I okay, my
it does
favorite.
that to everyone. Because
Yeah.
then in that same server, I just kept hearing people say, "What?" Or
Mhm.
"How is this even possible?"
It's possible, my friends. You know what my
Yeah, and
favorite?
after this, I
Oh,
basically never want to hear the whole Nintendo can't get the rights to this argument ever again. It should have died with Cloud and Bayonetta, but this is it. Just
I
dead,
mean,
please.
with Cloud definitely because God, handling with Square, I bet that was like trying to marinate cheese on your eyes while trying to fist fight. I don't fucking know. Maybe they'll add in Echo the Dolphin. Who knows? Anyways, inside joke, inside joke.
More like fucking shit,
More
Dolphin.
like shit, Dolphin. God, that line. Anyways, have you? What's your favorite reveal trailer out of all of them? Because I
Uh,
have two.
in terms of like, the one that made me scream loudest was like Pyra and Mithra, because that was like happened a year or close to a year after I played two. To see them here was like so satisfactory to me.
Mm-hmm.
The timing of all of it was just perfect. But in terms of like how build up and structure is like a trailer, that's kind of hard to say since they're all pre-paced. Well, most of them are pre-paced very well. I don't hate Byleth, but their reveal trailer was kind of weak since it was during a Smash presentation. So what was the build up for?
Exactly.
Not to mention the whole too many swords comment was just stupid and insulting.
Yeah. I have I have a I have okay, so the one that made me freak out the hardest was okay, hold on, I'm going to set the stage. So I was at my house quarantine because it was during the pandemic and I was home alone, so I called my friends. We got onto a call. We started talking while we were watching the Game Awards. And then whenever like the Smash trailer cuz it was already announced that they were going to announce a new character. And then all I hear is the bum 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 bum, and
Bum, bum, bum,
I
bum.
not lying to you, I screamed so unbelievably loud that my friend that one of the people in the call literally their dad went, "Who's yelling?" Cuz like I was over the fucking moon excited when they showed off Sephiroth because I was like my most wanted character was another Final Fantasy character. After how much I loved of
Yeah.
playing what I played of 7 Remake, I didn't beat it until way later. But from what I played, I was like, oh my god, oh my fucking god, they did it. They actually brought What? I don't know how they did this. I don't know whose dick they had to suck, but man, like, oh my god, right? Like, but like, as in, like, that's also my favorite trailer aesthetically, because unlike every other trailer where it's like, oh my god, it's this character joining, oh my god, it's like everybody's fighting for their life just to stay alive. Like, they're trying to take
Yeah,
down Sephiroth, but it's almost damn near impossible because of Sephiroth's ability just to
I
fucking
think it
rip.
also confirmed that Advent Children might be one of Sakurai's favorite movies, seeing how much he gives love to it.
I'm I'm very glad I'm not the only one who likes that movie, and the other person who seems to like it is the director of Smash Bros. The movie's pretty good. I mean, it has problems, but I mean, every movie has
Yeah,
problems.
it was so
Um,
crazy how many. I know because the Maximilian pointed out in the breakdown, but the way he stabbed Mario is like, oh my god, they killed Mario. It's like no, it's just a reference to Advent Children.
mm-hmm. Yeah, because he does it to Cloud. It's funny because Maximilian Musk's least favorite video game is Dirge of Cerberus, which is a pseudo sequel to Final Fantasy VII. Which I don't blame him. I need to play that actually before I have an opinion on it. Anyways, so along with that, there's one other trailer I wanted to bring up, and I think this trailer is also really good. And it was the Terry Bogard trailer. I love that trailer, man. I love how it's like, it felt like Nintendo saw the leak, or like the leaks they did to themselves, and they're like, shit, they don't know who it is. So let's make it like it's a fucking chase for the hills trying to grab this stupid envelope.
Yeah,
And I love
yeah,
how.
which the Memory trailer did as well, but not as good in my opinion.
No, I agree. No, I think what made it even funnier was the fact that like fucking Geese Howard tries to grab it, and then he fucking like,
And he just falls to his death
yeah,
again.
yeah, he just goes whoa. And I also love how, oh, what's his name? Isn't it Igor? The one with the hair droop down his face. Um, when he goes to grab it, he just barely fucking misses, and he's like, like
Yeah,
he sounds so
I
pissed
think
at
the
himself.
only King of Fighters character I know is Maya, who isn't in because good boys and girls, even though Bayonetta's in the game.
Mm-hmm. I love there's another character who fucking had like the hawk and it swoops down and it misses. And then she's just kinda like, oh well, I tried. I guess I lost the hawk and the envelope. It's all funny. It's like, and there's like the characters from Art of Fighting that appear. They both go for it, they both miss. And I just love how they're just, it's not even like they're fighting for it, they just miss it. They just barely miss it. Like the envelope was like, whoop, well, you went a little too high, buddy. And then for Geese Howard, it's
Yep.
like, you fell, so, oh well. Guess you weren't,
Oh well, fell to my death.
again, it's normal at this point. I love that trailer just for how it looks as well. Especially the one hand that does try grabbing it from the darkness, and he's like, ah! Terry Bogard had like a lot of cool references as well, you know, like
Yeah,
with the
you could tell that Sakura is also a fanboy for those games in particular.
yeah, because like they put, I think it's also because they are fighting games, so like it's kind of easy to remix their songs, unlike say a JRPG. I bet it's harder, you know. But yeah, I love Smash Bros. We could have like an entire talk about Smash Bros. I really
Yeah,
want to do
we
that one day.
honestly could. I have so much more to say
Yeah.
about Smash and the games and how
Mhm.
much the fan base sucks ass.
How some of the competitors might not be the best of people. Uh,
And how much they just gang up on every other platform fighter, and that's honestly not fair.
at least with Hungry Box, whenever Nicktoons All Star Brawl, when that was coming out, he was really promoting it. He was like, "Wow, this game's actually pretty good," and I agree with him. The game's pretty all right. I like Nicktoons All Star Brawl. I know I kind of dog on it, but it's just because I wish there was a little bit more sauce, and I know that the
You know,
sequel
wish
does
there was
it.
more to it.
Yeah, which I know the sequel kinda does. I haven't played the sequel. I never really have a reason to. So, to leave it at there, let's talk about Sakurai's second child, Kirby.
Kirby!
The one that he left for a little bit, but hey, he's back
Right
now.
back at ya.
So how many Kirby games have you played? I have not played many,
I
personally.
think I played the original Adventure, Star Allies, Air
Hmm.
Rider.
Oh,
I know I've played more.
oh yeah, no, take your time. You played
I guess a little bit
Crystals.
of Superstar
You played
and Crystal Shards. Yeah,
yeah,
that too.
you told me you played that one. I think you just beat it when you told me. You're like, yeah, I just played it. It was really good. Did you play any of the
Now
Game Boy games?
I played the original
Hmm.
Game Boy Kirby.
Or sorry, Game Boy Advance.
Like Game Boy Advance. Never owned one of those.
Oh man,
But
do you have
I know
Nintendo Switch?
my sisters. My
Oh,
sisters enjoy Kirby a lot, and that's mainly because we used to watch the anime on YouTube together,
oh, right back at you. Yeah. Huh. What do
and
you want,
and they
King
would also
DDD?
pick
Oh.
and they would also pick King Deity on in Smash Bros. Brawl because he was big and a funny penguin.
Voiced by Masahiro Sakurai himself. Did you know that?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I knew that.
Okay. I just didn't know if you knew that. Um. So Kirby is getting a new game, Air Riders, which is a sequel to Kirby's Air Ride on the GameCube. How are you feeling about it? Like, as in, like, have you
I mean, I
begun to
feel
think?
it's pretty big step up since you hear all the time it's like, oh, it's underrated, it's underrated, it's the most underrated racing game of all time. Now to see Nintendo fully acknowledge it with a sequel is
So
it's
good.
so wonderful, man.
And aside from the pricing, the amiibos look really fucking cool. I have to
Yeah, but
admit.
I can understand the pricing since they are like detachable amiibo,
Oh,
so it's
that's kind of neat.
probably required extra to make them, which I understand.
Um, should with Kirby, so you haven't played? Oh wait, hold on. Do you have Nintendo Online expansion, whatever?
The one, yeah, I have 64.
Get Game Boy Advance. Maybe one day, I don't know when or if, we could play Kirby in the Amazing Mirror together. That would be pretty
Ooh,
cool. I have not.
yeah,
It
yeah, that sounds pretty fun.
yeah. I I think Kirby is a good series, and I'm glad that it's getting a new game. I know Kirby in the Forgotten Land had something new happen with it. I think it got DLC, like with
Yeah,
Nintendo
I'm
Switch
glad to
2
see
edition or
Sakurai's
something.
back at it since he's been mostly absent for the recent games, which led people to think that he hates modern Kirby. Which, what?
I think where that comes from is its representation in Smash, where the older games gets more favoritism, and I kind of look at that. And I'm like, he does that to every game at this point. Like he does it. He does it with Mario. He does it with Zelda. He does it with almost every game. I think even most of like the fighting games, he did that with them too. Unless it was like, I think like most of Tekken's remixes come from like the first three games. Like I get
Yeah,
it. I think Mac.
mostly because they gladly kept the yodeling theme from Tekken 6.
I love the fact they did that. By the way, that's fucking hilarious. Yodeling. Funny thing about that, real quick. Whenever I was in a Smash tournament, they played that song while the other guy was coming in. Like when he walked in, he had that song playing, and I was like, "What the fuck is this song?" Because I was near. I was like,
Yodeladiyo.
"Yeah." If I ever find a picture of me doing that, I'll show you. Cause or like not of him walking in with that song playing, but I'll show you that it was me that was playing. I
The
won a
most
hundred
experience I've
bucks.
had with Tekken is PlayStation All Stars, Smash, and this friend I used to have from college, where he actually took up martial arts because of Jin Kazuya.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
shout
pretty
outs to that guy because you're awesome.
cool. Along with Kirby though, What about Metroid? One of my personal favorite Nintendo franchises, or Nintendo franchise. What do you think of?
Metroid's pretty cool. I mainly got into like the lore since I've played a little bit of the games, but never beaten any of them.
I think you should.
Sadly, same with Zelda. Never beaten a Zelda game so far.
I think you would really like Super Metroid. It is a little clunky at times, but it's super good. I gave it a 10 out of 10 because I thought it was really fun to play. And I mean, there's also Zero Mission, which is on Game Boy Advance. There's um, Fusion, which I haven't played enough of to give it. Well, no, I have played enough of. It's all right. It's not bad or anything. There's Metroid Pinball for the DS. Metroid
And then
Pinball.
along came Other M to destroy everything.
You do not know how my friend. He's been like, oh, you need to play Other M before you could go and play Fusion and Dread, and I was like, I don't want
That
to.
connects the two games from what I've heard.
It.
Do we really like read the manga instead? That portrays Samus being in a weaker state like a lot better.
Well, yeah, I think it was in the very beginning of the Metroid
Even if
title.
its canonicity is a bit debatable.
I haven't heard a lot about it, so I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But yeah,
It's a really great manga. You should read it.
I probably would like it. I mean, you know how much I love Metroid. So far, from like the games I've beaten, Metroid has a perfect track record. I played Zero Mission, I played Dread, or I beat Zero Mission, I beat Dread, I beat Super Metroid. So far, it's a perfect 10 out of 10 franchise for me. So I mean, you know. But not only that, with
Let's go to.
oh
I was gonna transition next.
oh
Let's
yeah, go
talk
ahead.
about Metroid's sibling series, Kid Icarus.
Yes. The very weird series.
Yeah, I was actually hoping when after I beat Resident Evil 7, I'll eventually get back to replaying and finally beating Uprising.
I have yet to
So
play
that's just been
Uprising.
on my mind for days, even weeks now. Go play Uprising. Go play Uprising. I really want to replay Uprising.
Well, hopefully you enjoy Resident Evil 7 enough that it wouldn't feel like you were mad that you had to waste your time. I don't want you to feel like you wasted your time playing that instead of Kid Icarus Uprising. Um, but yeah, Kid Icarus had
It
3
definitely felt like
games.
I'm wasting my time watching Thunderbolts.
You know what? That's fair. Everybody feels like they waste their time watching Thunderbolts. Oh goodness. I could make us waste more time and make us watch Brave New World. I do want to do an episode on that, but I think you would actually like Brave New World more than you would like Thunderbolts. Because at the very least, there's some more interesting stuff happening. It's not now, like obviously. But anyways, um, Kid Icarus. I have only played the first game and only a little bit of Uprising. It actually does not have only 2 games, by the way. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, it only has 2 games." It actually has
But yeah,
3 games.
as of myths and monsters, though, I've seen a video debating on whether it's even canon or not,
It might not be
since
canon
Pit
in its
loses his
existence.
wings at the end of that game.
Yeah, I have yet to play.
Yeah,
I have yet to beat Kid Icarus or Uprising. However, I have heard great things about Uprising, and I heard okay things about the first Kid Icarus. Everything
yeah. The
else,
first Kid Icarus is just an okay standard NES hard game.
I see. So play on NSO. um,
Yeah, make sure to play that on Switch Online.
I have yet to play any of those, so I don't really have too much to say. All I know is that Pit got introduced in Brawl, and they were like, "Hey, why don't we make a game with this design?" And Sakurai's like, "I can do that," and then Sakurai did that, and then everybody clapped. And then he made Smash for Wii U and then Ultimate, and then they were like, "Hey, so you know what everybody keeps asking for
When's
is
the
Kid
new,
Icarus
when's
on
the new
Switch."
Kid Icarus? We want a new Kid Icarus with a better controls, please.
I
So this
have.
is like the one major that even people who love Uprising would say, yeah, the controls take a bit to get used to.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I hear too. And I'm like, oh, so
But
are
we're
they
mainly
tough?
here for the story and the dialogue.
Yeah, I heard the game's
Just some
really
of the
fun.
best Nintendo's ever had.
Isn't that the Smash? Like, in the doesn't Kid Icarus have two Smash stages based off Uprising, or only one?
Yeah, Reset Bomb Forest and Palutena's Temple.
I see. Okay. I love how there's that one scene that's like bump 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 bum 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 bum.
Oh, that reminds me. I put up a poll in the Nintendo chat on Trevor's server. I don't know if you saw it.
Mm.
It's
I have
basically
not.
which secret conversations do you prefer? Palutena's Guidance or Snake's Codec
Oh,
calls?
I prefer personally. I prefer Snake's codec because what makes it
And
so
so
funny is
far,
the fact is someone.
Codec has.
Oh,
Oh, poll's already closed. Snake only had one vote. Palutena had six.
oh, I would have voted for Snake's
I think
codec.
that's because the majority of people in that server played Uprising over Metal Gear Solid.
That's sad. Metal Gear Solid is such a good series. Go buy Delta Snake Eater or the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection. Either way, you make me happy if you do either. Anyways, yeah, but if I had to pick, it would probably be Snake's Codex because what makes it so good is the fact that it's like it's not just one person you'll always be talking to. I know you talk to Verity and you talk to Verity, you talk to I think isn't Dark Pit in one of them, and then one Magnus is in
Yeah, he's
another.
in multiple,
Yeah.
and not the antagonist. Like Hades' misinformation is like a fan made version of
No,
that.
no, Magnus, the big guy with
Magnus,
the sword.
I know he's in assist trophy, but no, I don't think he's in the guidance.
Yeah, with Metal Gear, they bring in Mei Ling, they bring in the Colonel, and they bring in Hal, which I love all their
Um,
interactions.
yeah, and Slippy, don't forget him.
Yeah, Slippy randomly appears like, what the? You know, luckily he got onto
What
the
the?
right.
Who is this? Are you some kind of frog?
Hey, you know what? Slippy should be grateful he got into the call with the right snake. Because if he would have called Big Boss, he probably would have gotten eaten through the fucking communicator. It's like, I'm hungry. Come here, Slippy. He's so Slippy. I see where he gets the name from. Anyways,
Frog! Slippy!
it's like too late. Anyways, there's another Nintendo franchise I thought I wanted to bring up, and it is
What's that?
Pokemon.
Oh hell yeah!
I know
Pokemon, Pokemon. That's the
you.
dance mix, by the way,
Oh
which
really?
they remixed for Puzzle League.
Oh really? That did not know that.
I think I only first knew about it because it was on the DVD menu for first movie, which I still own, by the way. I still own it in the classic WB DVD seal.
Oh
But not the
nice.
seal, just because I opened it, because, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Case.
you want to watch it. Yeah. Um, so I have
Yeah.
only played, like Rescue Ranger on the DS. One of them. I can't tell you for the life of me which one. But I played that one. I have played a little bit of Red, a little bit of Sapphire, and yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, I played Puzzle League and beat Puzzle League. So that's the only Pokemon game I have
Yeah, I
beaten.
beat it, just not on extra hard mode, which you need to do in order to face Mewtwo.
Oh, I don't want to face Mewtwo. That guy looks like a horse. Anyways, wait,
A horse?
I don't know. Maybe I just don't know what horses
Oh,
look like.
jeez. You say that now, I'm reminded of Sorry to Bother You, that movie.
I've not watched it. Um, so yeah.
Yeah, I've already gone on of how much the third act sucks. Anyway.
So Pokemon. You love Pokemon. I know that you do.
Yes. Surprisingly, I've not played all the mainline games. I have played Red and Blue, Diamond and Pearl, Sword and Shield. Of course, a handful of the spin offs like Snap, the Mystery Dungeon series, which is one of my all time favorites.
Mm-hmm.
course, I eventually wish to play Hey You Pikachu just to fill that childhood fulfillment of wanting an actual Pikachu pet, even if the controls for that game are bad. For
Uh,
what I've seen of Peanut Butter Gamer
have
and other
you
people.
have you seen my retro summer intro for when
Yeah,
it?
you have a cartridge of Hey
Yep,
You Pikachu.
yep. It cost me $20 if I remember correctly. No
I think there's
microphone.
like a retro place in one of my local malls. Actually, might have to revisit there.
If you do, they have Hey You Pikachu, I can't wait for you to play it. And you're like, yeah, this game's great, but it's on my worst Nintendo games list for a reason.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be funny. Oh goodness. I think a lot of people do bash on Pokemon. I think sometimes it goes a little far, like the whole
Yeah, it
oh
goes a bit extreme.
yeah, like I get it. The game should run better. They are, but like they're working with hardware they got, and it is Nintendo. You can make that argument all you want. I can agree, but
Then
like
you remember Breath of the Wild exists, and there's no
yeah,
excuse.
yeah, Scarlet and Violet, why are you running so bad? But like I know like it does like they have improved it. So I mean, I mean at least they fixed it. They could have been like could be like a certain other
I think
company.
I think Pokemon and Mario were like some of the first two I was exposed to before playing Smash Brawl and being introduced to the rest.
Hmm.
Pokemon was mainly through the anime, since my mom rented VHS of the first few seasons,
I There was a
and that was
Pokemon.
how I was introduced to Pokemon.
Do they still have the Pokemon
I was
anime going?
obsessed with it.
They still have it going?
Yeah, uh, they started a new series. They ended the old one eventually with Ash like finally winning and stuff.
How long has that one went on for? Like
So so
years?
he's no longer in the picture.
Ash, come back. I remember everybody from my school calling Pokemon trainer Ash. Cause the
Yeah, I
Pokemon
used to do the same thing,
yeah, everybody did.
and when I eventually learned it's a different person, it was like, why didn't they just put Ash in there instead of trainer guy?
And like I remember hearing people's excuses like, "Oh, they don't want to reference non-video game characters." And I'm like, "Guys, fucking
You have a little
Lucario.
toy as a fighter, and
Lucario.
Lucario, who was first introduced in the movie.
Yeah. And like he didn't appear into a Pokemon game until after Brawl's release, right? Like I thought that was the case as
Um,
well. Which either way is
yeah,
fine.
no, I think Diamond and Pearl were released before Brawl.
I told you this, and I really want to do this. I really want to do an episode on Pokemon X and Y, because they are like the least talked about Pokemon games, and I want to know why. Get it? Get it?
I don't
Pokemon
know.
why?
I
uh,
don't know why that is, especially since seeing how Greninja's still remains as one of the most popular Pokemon to date,
if anybody,
both in competitive and casual, as Greninja's was the one who helped Ash win the league, from what I've heard.
yeah, Ash Greninja, which is that his final smash? Ash's Greninja.
Yeah, they even say directly it's Ash Greninja. Even more reason why to have Ash instead of Pokemon Trent anyway. Yeah.
Even more of a reason. Yeah, I'm just wondering. All right, another Nintendo series. I guess we could go on to Earthbound and Mother. I have played Earthbound and I played
I
a
don't
little bit of the
I've never played any of them, but I have been avoiding spoilers for
three.
Mother 3, as I do
Mhm.
want to play that eventually. Especially since for one of the videos I saw, the tagline was like no crying until the very end.
Mhm. Yeah, it.
What-
I know what happens a little bit in Mother 3. Like, I'm not going to spoil it.
Yeah.
There's one very
Yeah,
big
even
early
other
spoiler.
videos. Oh, sorry. I
Oh,
was about to say, even in
yeah.
videos like top 10 final bosses of Nintendo, even they wouldn't dare to spoil it.
Yeah.
what happens.
I want Mother 3 released in the West so unbelievably bad. Like, I think I would want it more than I would want a proper sequel to Left 4 Dead. Like, honestly.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing like when Nintendo announced it's coming to Game Boy Advance Online only in Japan. I think I said at some point I was like, yeah, this is just definitive proof that Nintendo hates their fans, which isn't always true, as they do appreciate their fans a little bit from time to time.
I know you watched The Runaway Guys. Have you seen Chugga Conroy's, like, Nintendo of America treats us very well? And then, like, he just lists off, like, a bunch of shit that happened with, like, Nintendo of America. And it's like, but they still treat us well. It was during his Yoshi Woolly World playthrough. Oh, Yoshi! Yeah, let's talk about Yoshi.
Yeah.
Mario's main... So which Yoshi games have
Mario's
you
main.
played? Oh,
I said Island was one of the
yep.
first games I played. Then I played Story. I saw a friend at daycare play through DS.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it.
You never played Woolly World or Crafted World? Damn.
No, I think I just watched the K Wings play through Woolly World.
Okay, so I played through Yoshi's Island. I'm playing through Yoshi's Story. I played. I'm trying to remember all of them. I played Yoshi's Yoshi on NES. I didn't play Yoshi's Cookies, just called Yoshi. I'm trying to remember. God, I played New Island on the 3DS, which. Like the fucking worst openings. It's not even that bad. It's actually kind of silly. I like it. I played Woolly World, and Poochie, Yoshi and Poochie's Woolly World, and Crafted World. So I played quite a fair share of the Yosher.
Yeah.
Um,
And it's reasonable that they keep making them, since aside from being a Mario spinoff, Yoshi's just one of the cutest characters ever.
I know a lot of people.
And then you remember this is what he looked like in the '93 movie.
Hold on. Oh yeah, just a Reptar or Reptar. Um, not the.
I am Reptar. Hear me roar.
I love Yoshi, man. Yoshi's cool. I don't know why people hated Crafted World so much. I was like, it's fine. It's a fun game. I bet a lot of people were like, no, we want a new Yoshi's Island. What's up?
Yeah, I think part of it is because it looked like a standard 2D platformer, which Nintendo was overstuffed with during the 2010s.
Yeah, but like this was 2019.
It's part of the reason why people hated Ziplash so much.
Well, Ziplash sucks. Ziplash is a horrible 2D platformer. Meanwhile, Yoshi's Woolly World and Crafted World are both really good games with very unique art styles. I'm glad that the new one we got announced isn't a fucking like crayon colored pencil ass shit. I don't want to keep seeing that. I don't want to keep seeing crafts be what Yoshi is. Like I personally would rather them do something different, Honestly, when they showed the trailer, when they showed the trailer, I don't know why, but I immediately thought, "Oh my god, they're remaking Yoshi's Story? What the fuck? Hell yeah!" And then like the book fell. I was like, "Oh no, this is not." Well, maybe. And then it's like, "No, I'm a book. I need help." And I was like, "Oh, I just want Yoshi's Story to have." I don't know. I like Yoshi's Story a lot, by the way. It's really fun. But yeah, alright, you want to go over miscellaneous stuff that, like, can't really fit into its own section? Oh, wait, no, wait. Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong, and we tackled a bit of Mario.
We did talk a little bit about Mario. We could have, like, an entire podcast episode about Mario. Which, by the way, you should go listen to our Mario 64 episode. Anyways, so yeah, Donkey Kong. Probably one of my favorite Nintendo IPs of all time. Definitely top 10.
Yeah, I didn't really like get the hype for it until I saw the direct for Bonanza and really wanted to play it. I was like, oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went back to play the the first two country games.
And what did you think of them?
Yeah, they're really great, honestly.
Have you
You
played
see the hype.
Have you played Double Trouble?
And back to that one promotion list I mentioned, they had Diddy's Conquest at number 7, I believe.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
So of all the Donkey Kong games, you've only played 1 and 2 of the country games?
I played a little bit of the arcade one.
Played.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that I played Junior Math. Obviously, it's on my
Yeah.
worst games list.
One of the worst games ever made because it makes no fucking sense why it was made. It's math.
Yeah,
All right. Well,
the rest of my Donkey Kong experience is Smash, obviously.
mhm.
Yeah,
I have played.
and a little bit of
Oh,
the
sorry.
TV show. Which, what are your thoughts on the TV show? If you've
So
seen it,
fucking weird. Why do they call Dixie Dix? Like, come on. Why would you do that? Sup, Dix? It's like, what the fuck did you just call her? Oh, that is okay. Short for Dixie. Okay. It's still very weird to call your girlfriend Dix. Like, I mean, it's a little mean. I mean, look, she's a nice lady, okay? Stop, don't call her that. Anyways, it's alright. Very 80s, 90s TV show. It does have a really
it
catchy
was
opening,
late
too.
'90s.
Yeah, late 90s. Had a really good opening. The Let's Go Banana Slammer Boy. Okay, anyways, so I have played the original arcade game. It's one of my favorite arcade games. I played Donkey Kong 3. I played Junior. Not too much of Junior, but I have played it. Um,
But have you played Junior Math?
I played it for 5 minutes and I was like, what the fuck am I even doing with my life? What am I even why I have played Jungle Beat. Actually a fair decent amount of Jungle Beat. I want to do a playthrough of it. I played through Donkey Kong Country 1 and never played through 2 or 3. Played a little bit of DK64. I played a little bit of King of Swing and I was like, I don't know what this is. Why are you showing me this?
Why
Um,
you? Yeah, because that was during like I know some call it the experimental era. Others say it's the identity crisis era because that was like after Rare was bought by Microsoft.
and
They had
then
no clue what to do with Donkey Kong.
yeah, and then I played I played a little bit of Barrel Blast, and I was like, I don't know what this is. Why does this exist? And then I played Returns, Tropical Freeze, and just recently I have beaten Bonanza. And I know I texted you about it, saying that it was probably one of the best games ever made. It would rank top 15, maybe top 20. It just depends on how I'm going to write the list if I ever do top 20 best games at some point again. Um, and yeah, I think the Donkey Kong Country game, or Donkey Kong as a whole, is a good series. I'm glad that they brought it back with the one and only DK
But hopefully,
Bonanza.
hopefully it isn't like Kid Icarus where they bring it out for this big revival and then never touch the series again.
I hope not. That'd be horrible. All right. Do you have anything else you want to say before we round off
Um,
this discussion? Oh,
Before we round off
miscellaneous.
with Mario and miscellaneous,
Yeah, we.
um, yeah, Donkey Kong is a good series. Can't wait to. Too bad is I'm gonna have to wait till my birthday or Christmas, which are just a week apart in December, and until I eventually get my hands on Bonanza.
Yeah.
And hopefully that will make it. Hopefully that I'm saving my last spot for either that or Uprising for the favorite Nintendo games list.
Mhm. All right. Well, let's talk about the main man himself, Super Mario.
Mario
Yeah. Okay, let's be honest. Mario has some bangers. Yeah. I know it won
bangers.
one of the Mario.
And much like Zelda, it doesn't have as many stinkers as it does bangers.
Yeah.
That's why it's legendary.
Mario does have stinkers, but they are nowhere near close to. Well, aside one game. 2, but you know that's just kind of how it goes. You're gonna have bad games, but like let's be honest here. The best Mario game of all time is Mario 64. Let's all be honest here. Mario 64 is no, no. I love Mario
Nah,
64,
nah.
but 64 is a good game. Let's be honest here. Like Super Mario 64 is a good game. Have you played Sunshine or just a little bit of Sunshine?
I play a little bit of Sunshine.
What do you think?
It's alright. It's a unique flood mechanic, but I'm not 100%ing it just for a fucking postcard image they could find on Google.
Have you beat it, or have you just been playing it?
No, no, I haven't beat it.
I'm gonna
I just
attempt
know
to beat
that's the
it.
100% reward, and it's
I like how
not good.
Mario 64's like 100% reward is. Oh yeah, here's a bunch of
Yeah, that's
lives.
somehow better than Sunshine.
At least you get to talk to Yoshi. I don't see me talking to
Yeah,
Yoshi in Sunshine. I don't care if I can use it.
yeah.
That was weird because like Yoshi never
And he's
talks.
like,
Oh sorry.
otherwise, yeah. He was like, Mario, is that really you? Minor spelling mistake, bro.
Mhm. Oh goodness. So, obviously we know what our favorite Mario game is, Odyssey. What's your
Yeah,
favorite?
Odyssey.
I know what your favorite 2D Mario game is, and it's World.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, Super
Oh,
Mario World.
yeah, I love World. I played a lot with my dad. We actually came pretty close to beating Bowser on
Recently?
SNES Classic.
Oh, on SNES Classic.
I know that was like years ago. Jeez, we have to get around to beating Bowser. So we
Hey,
literally stopped right there.
hey. To be fair, that happened. Oh, sorry. That happened with me whenever I played Super Mario, Super Mario World. I took a long break, and I was like, oh shit. I was near the end of the game. Let me go back and finish that save on a playthrough. And I was like, hey guys, I know it's been a few years, but I'm back now. I did the same with that with Banjo Kazooie. I didn't beat Gruntilda, and then I went back and I beat Gruntilda. I was like, fuck you. I forgot I didn't beat you. Banjo Kazooie is also a really good game. But all right. What else do we have to say about Mario? Oh, his RPGs are so good. Oh my god, Mario and
Yeah, most of
Luigi.
his RPGs are amazing. I even love Mario Plus Rabbids
Mario Plus
a
Rabbids is
lot.
good. Have you played any of like the
I've
Mario and
I,
Luigi
I
games?
own the sequel, but I have not played it for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I have not played Mario Plus Rabbids. I know I should, but I want to play more of the RPG games, like the turn-based RPG games. I guess is the better way of putting it. Because um, Mario Plus Rabbids is like tactical, like XCOM, which I don't. I've never played XCOM. Okay. The kart racers, the party games, we could just have like an entire discussion about how good the Mario games are. So maybe we'll save that for another discussion at some point. Oh,
Yeah, probably. Fine.
yep,
Oh,
we're
we're back.
back. Yep.
We're back. A Yoshi story.
Yo, Yoshi's Story, my favorite. Anyways, we were talking about Mario.
Uh,
Um,
I think
or
we're wrapping up Mario and we're going to talk about the miscellaneous stuff.
yep. Um, okay, let's talk about some of the miscellaneous games. Like this can include stuff that is still kind of popular, but like Arms, like one-offs, I guess. Punch Out. Um, you know, what's your favorite one-off or like miscellaneous Nintendo game? I wouldn't count Xenoblade because Xenoblade is pretty well known.
I also wouldn't count Animal Crossing or Splatoon, even though we forgot to bring them up.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry, guys.
Maybe we'll bring one up in the favorite Nintendo games list. Who knows?
Who knows?
I think one of my, I guess not really a one-off since it was like 3 games, but I really appreciated Another Code,
Mm-hmm.
Recollection.
Yeah, you told me
It's like I
that
find
those games are really good.
it's incredibly underrated, especially since I've seen reaction videos of people who were excited for it. I think the majority of people ignored it because the game announced after it was like, "Gosh, oh my gosh, it's Princess Peach's dress up simulator," and we got people talking about that instead of this.
Princess Peach Showtime, yeah. And even
Yeah, and it
then, not many people really cared for that
really
game.
got me interested to see what might the original games be like because I know that people were upset they didn't translate all the puzzles to the remake, but how are you going to do that? Especially for literally one of the some of the DS puzzles require you to like breathe in the mic and close the DS itself. How do you expect them to translate that to a Switch remake?
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, another code recollection.
Yeah, or recollection, how you
Recollection.
pronounce it.
Is this a remake?
Also, I'm interested
Yeah.
to see what Hotel Dusk might be like because I hear that's pretty good too.
Yeah, Hotel Dusk. The DS game. Yeah. Um,
Yeah, so interested in actually thinking of how they would make Ashley into a Smash fighter
I can
if there's another game.
definitely see why you like another code.
Yeah,
Um, ah, God, there's a lot of one-off Nintendo series that I think I love just because I'm an idiot and I'm like, oh God, it's just so stupid. There's a reason why I love it. It's just dumb. Um,
I
I
love giving highlights of the little guys. You
yeah.
know,
Well, okay. So the first one, I think everybody knows, because I played them recently, is the Sin and Punishment duology is really good. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it is really good. Then there's shit. I'm trying to remember all of them. Uh,
see, I remember.
Captain
Oh, there's
Rainbow.
Joy Mech Fight. Joy Mech. Oh, I've heard of Captain Rainbow. That's pretty good.
I played it a little bit.
I
Emulation.
definitely see some reasons as to why I wasn't translated to the West.
Yeah, Birdo cussing out
Basically,
a cop.
Nintendo's equivalent to Robot Chicken.
I love that they did it,
Even though
but
that's funny. Funny to
wait.
make that comparison since they literally did Robot Chicken
Mm-hmm.
sketches for Digital Event 2014. For those who remember,
Yeah, for those who know. Um, oh God, it's so funny how Nintendo made that game. The way it was. It's fine. It's a fine game. I haven't beat it. I want to. I want to sit down. I want to sit back down and beat it again. But I
speaking
probably
of
won't.
games I really want to beat, Advance Wars. I've played the remakes on Switch and they're pretty fun.
I
Well,
own the remake.
mostly
Yeah.
I'm stuck on the Sturm boss fight because he's a fucking prick who can just meteorite ass your entire team, taking off most of your health. Bullshit.
Yeah. Um. Oh yeah, I forgot. I looked up Final Fantasy on my Switch, and it showed Final Fantasy VII remake integrated coming, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm excited for that. Sorry. Um,
I think I think even early on I like the little underappreciated franchises since when the one game me and my dad would also play a lot in on the Wii was Big Brain Academy Wii degree. Ever heard
dude.
of that?
Oh yes, I played both of them, DS and Wii. Um,
Yeah, even played the new Switch one, which was fun.
I have not played the Switch one, but I have played. Um, I have played DS, which is just called Big Brain Academy, and I played Wii degree, and then yeah, that's all. Uh,
Yeah,
I played I played Nintendogs and Nintendo Cats, the both of them. I played. I don't know
I
if you.
played a handful of NES games like Balloon Fighter,
Mm-hmm.
Demon World, whatever it's called,
Devil World.
Ice Climber.
Devil World, the one where you push
Oh, Devil
left.
World, that's what it's
Yeah.
called. Yeah,
Um. Have you
You
ever
even played
heard?
Joy Mech Fight, which is Nintendo's first attempt at a fighting game that wasn't shit. Urban Champion.
Have you ever played? Have you ever heard of the game Disaster Day of Crisis for the
Oh
Wii?
yeah, you told me about that.
Yep, that was one of Monolith Soft's games as well, by the way, before Xenoblade. Which a lot of people are like, it was their first game before an RPG. Actually, Monolith Soft did work on
Actually, they
other
made
games.
the Xenogears saga for PlayStation.
Many people say like, oh well,
It's
that
funny.
don't count because they weren't Monolith Soft yet. Um, they were only what the fuck.
It's
Um,
really inspiring to see how far they've come,
yeah.
how much faith Nintendo has in the series since after Operation Rainfall, they finally translated Xenoblade to the West because there is a market here for JRPGs, and became a second party developer. And just a few years ago, they completely bought off Monolith Soft, making them a first party company for Nintendo.
Mm-hmm. Endless Ocean. I don't know
I think
if
that also got a remake on Switch.
it got I think it got a new game on Switch called Luminous. I do not care for the Endless Ocean series. I do not see what people see in it. It's
I
fun.
think
It's
one of
not.
my most yeah.
Go ahead.
There you go. I think one of my most treasured childhood games was for the DS. It was the legendary Starfy. It's
Yes,
like, oh my gosh. And they put it together. He's an assist trophy in Smash.
you can play.
That's who that little guy was?
Yep,
Oh my gosh.
you
And I
can.
played and loved this game.
Have you played the other three games?
No.
They are all
'Cause
available on
up
Nintendo
until.
Switch.
'Cause I remember reading the trophy description and be like, no Starfy, Japan only. What is this? That's not
Uh,
the legendary Starfy. I was so confused because I didn't know there were other Starfy
yeah,
games.
Densu, no Starfy, one, and then there's two, and then there's three. They are all available on Nintendo Switch Online. Mind you, it's not translated, but you
Yeah,
know.
same with Joy Mech Fight. I had to play that game in all Japanese.
Okay. There's one other. I'm trying to
Let's
think of
see.
all of the miscellaneous. There was no Winback was on multiple platforms. Yeah, I brought up Sin and Punishment. Sin and Punishment's good. Uh,
See, did we bring up Punch Out?
yeah, Punch Out's really good. I've never beaten the first two, but I have beaten the Wii version. Granted, with help, but
Yeah.
really
Oh,
good game.
another popular one we might be. Well, side duck hunt. Another popular one that might be the last one we talk about.
And
Forgot the Mii's.
the Me series of video games. God, they're so good.
So wide a variety. Most, most if not all of them are so good. I
Yeah,
say
it's
most
like
because I've yet to play Wii Music,
I love.
which people hate.
It goes like, "Oh, I love Wii Sports, the beautiful world, and like how great it all looks. Wii Party's such a fun mini game collection and has such a good map. Fuck you, Wii Music. Oh, the sequels for these games are so good. Fuck you again, Wii
You
Music.
just get Vietnam style flashbacks to E3 2008.
Yeah, I have been told to
And then
play.
you discover, oh, the people are not playing badly. The game just is badly
Yeah.
programmed.
Oh God, Wii Music, everybody. You can
Though I
buy
did
it.
hear in the comments some people got introduced to music making through it, which is nice.
Yeah, that is really cool. I think that was also coming out around the same era of Rock Band, and they were trying to jump onto the hype. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's 100% true, but I wouldn't be shocked if that was what they planned on. Um, but yeah, there we go. That's our discussion about Nintendo. Final thoughts? We love you, Nintendo. 9 times out of 10, we
We
love you.
love you, Nintendo.
You
For
should
the most part, never change. You're honestly the best at what it is you do.
pretty much.
Keeping the keeping the kings of innovation and creativity in the gaming world.
God, should we do a discussion on Microsoft on how great of a company that one is?
I haven't played much Microsoft games.
I mean, hey, you
Same
know
with
it's.
Sony, honestly.
I mean,
The
hey,
most I have is Low Big Planet and PlayStation All Stars.
I mean, have you played the Hip Legend video game? Uh, have you played Sea of Thieves? Oh, it's so good. Anyways, that's our discussion here. Thank you all for listening, and we'll catch you around.
Yeah, I heard when Sea of Thieves came out, it was like
Mhm.
No Man's Sky but with pirates.
It's not very fun. It's just pirates doing piratey things. We'll catch you on the flip
Yeah.
side.
Oh.
Listen to us on the
Yahoo!
catch us
Bye
on the
bye.
Vulture. Catch us over on the Vulture Culture podcast if you want to hear more of our talks with another person. Roxy, bye. Oh,
Thank you so much.